channel. If you're new on here, my name is Ada. So thank you guys for watching the video so far. Please don't forget to comment, don't forget to like my videos, don't forget to share with your friends, and I'm still expecting your comments from last week. So last week we talked about 10 ways to deal with toxic relationships. I've told you I'm not a relationship girl. I've just been there, and I know that a lot of people actually struggle with these things. And with a little advice, little tips I can give to you, I hope that okay, fine, you probably get more tips, or it gives you the courage, or it gives you the start you need. And do you like wearing glasses? Let's start wearing glasses because I can't see the screen. There's a screen, don't worry, you can't see it. Anyway, so today I'm not talking about 10 signs to know that you're in a toxic relationship. Because first thing first, I feel like this is the first thing I should have done. Because you actually might not even know that you're in a toxic relationship. So I'm talking about 10 signs that you're in a toxic relationship, or you are a toxic person. Actually, that's a different topic. But 10 signs you're in a toxic relationship. 1, lack of support. Most times in toxic relationships, the other person actually barely support you. Don't forget I told you last week that okay, this relationship ranges from romantic relationship, similar relationship, office relationship, friendship and stuff. All kinds of relationship. Anything can become toxic. So if you feel like okay, you're not getting enough support from this other person, this person is not holding on their own end of the deal, because every relationship both of you actually have to measure up. You feel like okay, this person is not doing what it's supposed to do, like you don't have like support, your achievement becomes a competition. You are not like okay, for example, I'm a girl, of course apparently, and there's this myth. When I say myth, it's actually true that girls don't support each other. So when you have friends and they're competing with you, babe, I just got a new car. They decide to go and look for money to come buy another car because they want to support, they want to compete with you. Or girl, I just got a new job, and you feel like they need to tell you the things they've done to just make the whole thing. It's just weird if they can't support you. Like, you got a new car, yay, congratulations! Like, okay, it's our car. Then it's toxic, right? Because you shouldn't even be in competition with anybody at all. Like at all, it shouldn't be happening. Then number 2, toxic communication. I mentioned it last week. Communications can get toxic, whether you like it or not. There are ways you can communicate with the other person, talk to the other person, sit them down, talk to them respectfully. But if these communications are not done, if communication is not done respectfully, and person yells at you or talks you down or talks to you in a way that you don't feel comfortable with, it actually is a sign that that relationship is probably toxic. If the person even talks you down, the person doesn't talk to you with respect, that's not even a good thing. Number 3, we have controlling behaviors. Toxic people tend to be very controlling because they want things to go the way they are. They feel like everybody can be controlled. They feel like they dictate the pace, they dictate what's going to be done, they dictate how it's going to go. They don't want you to do anything, they don't want you to be better than them. So controlling behavior, like okay, where were you, what's going on? For romantic relationships, like what's this, what's that, they're controlling. They want to control what you're doing. Like okay, fine, no, you shouldn't do this is what you should do. Like no, you should suggest, you should talk to the person, like offer advice, not tell the other person what to do. If your boss is like controlling, like fine, yes, I get the person is boss and stuff, but there's respect, there's space for respect, there's space for talking to the person how the person should do things. Okay, fine, this is what I want you to do. I'd rather you do this, I'd rather you do that, or I'm not comfortable with you. Not controlling your time, controlling your work pace, controlling everything. So once you notice a controlling behavior, there is a possibility that you are in a toxic relationship. Okay, number 4, we have resentment. Resentment. I don't even know how all of this can happen without resentment coming in. Like the frustration and resentment can build up, and this person can yell at you. Like you're probably happy and you're talking about something that you're happy about, and like, oh, look at this, I'm showing you my videos. And it's like, or just yells at you. Like, why would you yell at me? I'm sharing, I'm talking to you. Why should you be frustrated with what I'm doing? So all this actually boils down to not, it boils down to an unhealthy relationship. And an unhealthy relationship also can mean a toxic relationship. I don't want to say equal, but also can mean a toxic relationship. Or I also have dishonesty. Most times, yeah, in relationships generally, people can tend to be dishonest for different reasons. See, it's still a, when you say complete honesty, I would still say it's a gray area. That's why we're here, truths and grays. It's still kind of a gray area, but there are things that you should be honest about. I feel like even the hardest things are things, so that's something I've learned recently. Like even the hardest things are the things you should be honest about. Toxic people actually are not honest with you. They do things the way they want, and when you catch up their lie, it's like, oh, why did you do this? Why you like? They're very double standard. They want you to tell them everything, but they don't want to. I mean, like, oh, why do you do this? You catch them in a lie. They're like, they give you a reason why to justify their dishonesty. They can be very. Somehow they barely own up to what they've done. They don't. They just be dishonest with you. Like, okay, fine. When you were not telling me this, that's why I did this, or I lied to you because I felt it was good for you, or whatever it is reasons they want to give. That's on them. Okay, then we have patterns of disrespect. I said it earlier that toxic relationship almost is very disrespectful. Everybody, every relationship, older, younger, deserves some level of respect. When you talk to your siblings, when you talk to your co-workers, when you talk to your employee, when you talk to your bosses, you should be respectful. When you talk to anybody. But when the person starts to constantly disrespect you, so one time thing, like two time thing, then there is a problem. There is a problem. So, number 7, constant stress. See, I told you, I've been in a toxic relationship. I was stressed out. Like you're completely all the time stressed because you're having a battle with yourself. Like, am I insane? Am I seeing things? Am I crazy? Like, it takes a toll on you. Like, it takes a toll on your emotions. Like, you're feeling like, I'm not a crazy one. I know what I saw, or I know what I saw, or what I'm doing, or why are you yelling at me? Like, it wasn't supposed to, like, escalate. So, you're constantly stressed. Any relationship you have should feel like a safe haven. You should be able to get home from a day of stress and be able to call your sisters and be able to call your brothers and be able to call your partner and be like relaxed. If you are frustrated outside, you should be able to call or talk to people that you have relationships with. Calm. They shouldn't be the reason or the source of constant stress. They shouldn't be. That's not right. Then 8. Ignoring your needs. This is very typical. Everything is typical, but this is actually very typical. Like, you keep saying something and they don't hear it, because sometimes you actually try to tell them, this is what I need. This is what I need. No, they feel like they know what you need. They do what they think you need, but not actually what you need. So when you're saying something, you're saying it in so many words. This is what I need. I need peace and quiet, or I need this, I need that. And the person feels like, oh no, this is what we need to do. Let's go on vacation. I think I want to go to Bora Bora. Like, no, I want to go to Bali. Go to Bali. Okay, fine, compromise, yeah? Then the following year, I want to go to Ethiopia. No, I'm going to Kenya, because that's what works for me. That's what thinks you need. Like, I think you need this. I think you need to. No, that's not what I need. I need this. I need someone else that is different. So if they ignore your needs, girl, boy, watch out. Watch out. Somebody that actually is with you, somebody that loves you. I mean, love in all sense, romantic, platonic, somebody that loves you, actually hears you and pays attention to your needs. Then, number 9, lost relationships. Most times, I don't even know if I should say this one is the typical one. This is actually this is actually very common. Most times, people that are toxic to you do not want other people to offer you advice. They do not want other people to let you know or bring you to realization that you are in a relationship that's wrong for you. No. So they find a way to make sure they block you out of your friends, block you out of your family. Then you realize that you actually have to choose this person over your family and your friends, or over some set of people. You shouldn't. I don't think anybody should make the decision on who you choose to talk to or who you choose to be in a relationship with. I think that should be your decision. If you want to cut somebody off, that should be your decision. Like, You, entirely you. You even in romantic relationships, let's say you're married to this person and you say, okay, fine, babe, I think I want to cut this person off. If the other person agrees, I'm like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I don't know, but are you sure? Do you think it's something you want to do? He was like, no, 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 what do you think? I'm like, yeah, this is what I think, but I don't think this person is good for you. I think if you want to cut the person off, I'm on board. They even agree with you, but still your decision. That's how it should be. Not, I think you need to stop talking to so person. That's not anybody's goddamn business. That's not anybody's right to say, or that's not their place to say. It's your business. It's what you decide to do, not theirs. Then 10, feeling drained. It's still the same thing, or almost the same thing as constant stress. This, you're just drained. You're tired. You can even be borderline suicidal because you're exhausted. You are drained. You are exhausted all the time. Please, if you notice some of the signs or all of the signs in a relationship, I think you need to go back and find a way to deal with them. You can actually watch my previous video to see ways to deal with toxic relationships. And okay, see, NEPA sticky lights. This is Nigeria, but we'll finish this episode. They don't know anything. Anyway, you can watch my previous video and see ways to deal with these relationships, and or read more, pray about it, do whatever it is that works for you. But if you find these signs in a relationship, you need to do something. You can't stay in that relationship. So thank you for today. We'll see you next week, next Tuesday, for another episode of Truths and Grace. Anyway, I know I like to gesticulate. By the way, see my shirt. It's been on my shirt. Our ABCD shirt. Attitude check, brains check, cute check, diva check. And I think I checked those boxes. So please, guys, head over to my Instagram page to know by True and order for your own t-shirt. You won't regret it, I promise you. Order 1, order 2, order 10. I'll be happy. All right, see you guys next week. Mwah.